Hi everybody, Nick with you. Thanks for joining me on my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Well, the NHL regular season has come to an end, and we are going to get started right away on the Stanley Cup playoffs. As you can see on the whiteboard to my right, we have all the playoff matchups for the first round. So I'm going to give my predictions, and I don't normally do this in public because, well, quite frankly, I suck at it. Anyway, we're going to start in the Western Conference. The defending Cup champion Colorado Avalanche against the surprising Seattle Kraken. This is going to be obviously Seattle's first playoff appearance in its second season. I think that was going to be a no-brainer. Colorado is going to take that one. Next, we got the Dallas Stars and the Minnesota Wild. I'm not going to give you any logic as to who's who and all that, everything, but I'm going to say Dallas is going to take that one. These are just predictions. Okay. Next, we got the Vegas Golden Knights, who clinched the Pacific Division, taking on the Winnipeg Jets, who of course clinched the final spot this week in the Western Conference. I think, Vegas had a stronger season. Winnipeg was kind of up and down a lot. So I'm going to say Vegas will take that one. And finally, a rematch from last year's playoffs, the Oilers and the Kings. And I say the Oilers are going to take that one. All that star power with McDavid, Draisaitl, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and so many others. So it's going to be pretty obvious to take that. Who takes that one? So on to the second round, Colorado Dallas. Yeah, I'm going to say Colorado's going to take that one again. And I think maybe Edmonton will probably advance over Vegas. So we're going to end up with a rematch from last year's Western Final, Colorado and Edmonton. And I think Edmonton's going to be a little more ready for it this time. And I think that they might actually take it. These are all for the same reasons, like Draisaitl and McDavid and all that. So I'm going to say that the Oilers will advance to the Stanley Cup Final. But who against, we're going to wonder. Well, let's take a look at the Eastern matchups. Boston Bruins and the Florida Panthers. Of course, Boston winning the President's Trophy this year. I have home ice throughout the playoffs, regardless of who they're playing. Florida, I think, was lucky to get that last playoff spot. I don't even think they had to play to get it. But they're not going to get past Boston. And another rematch from last year's playoffs. We got the Maple Leafs, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Of course, have been in the last 3 Cup Finals, winning 2 of them. Odds are I'm going to be wrong about this because Maple Leafs have not won a playoff series since 2004, but I think they're due for one. So I'm going to say the Leafs might just take it this year. Well, at least this series. Moving on, we got the Carolina Hurricanes against the New York Islanders. I'm going to say that the Hurricanes will take that one. And then we got the New Jersey Devils and the New York Rangers. That's going to be a tough one. I'm going to say the Rangers will take this one. So, next is the second round of the East. And of course, these are just predictions. So even if Toronto does get past Tampa Bay, they're not going to get past Boston. So I think Boston's going to move on to the conference final. And I would say maybe the Hurricanes will take it over the Rangers in the second round, leading to the Bruins and Hurricanes in the conference final, which, again, I think Boston is going to take. So that leaves us with the Stanley Cup Final, the Boston Bruins and the Edmonton Oilers. Rematch from 1990, those that are able to go that far back. Now, of course, it's been 30 years since we've had a Stanley Cup champion from Canada. And I want to think that, again, not to sound like a broken record, Oilers with all their star power and Draisaitl and McDavid and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and countless others, they might be able to solve the problem, that they might be able to solve the Boston Bruins. So I'm going to make my assumption right now, and I'm going to say that the Edmonton Oilers are going to be Stanley Cup champions in 2023. I could be wrong, and I more likely will be, because I'm probably not going to get. I'll probably get some of these right. I may not get any of them right. Who's to say? But anyways, if you're following these playoffs, you have your thoughts as to who's going to win what series, who's going to take it all, let me know in the comment section below. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to Nick Adams on YouTube. Click on that bell. Turn on notifications so you'll know when new content is uploaded. And we're all rooting for you, Enforcer. Keep fighting the good fight. We'll see you again.